There's a part of you that knows where you want to go, but then there's another part of you that keeps pulling you back. You may call it procrastination. You may call it lack of discipline. But what if it's something way deeper? What if there are two different forces that are competing for the direction of your life? After this video, you will know how to resolve the conflict between these two oppositional forces. Now, how can this also show up in life? For example, you go one step forward and two steps backwards. Okay, you're finding yourself at the same place, and maybe you can't even explain yourself why. How does it even happen? Another thing is, you know maybe even exactly what you have to do, and you still keep avoiding this very thing that you need to do, right? Now, before I tell you how to resolve this conflict, there are two things you need to understand. And I will talk with you about this now. And it is about how to recognize, first of all, what you truly want. Because sometimes what we truly want is not really what we want, but what society told us. So it's first necessary to know what you truly want so that you can resolve the conflict to go for that what you truly want and not make a mistake that it's actually something that was implanted into you. Okay? I give you an example. In the past, I was starting to build a business, right? My first business. And at the beginning, I was very often relying on my mind. I tried to force things, and it was about the way in life or my business. I was using the mind to basically find the right way. But that was a mistake because in reality, the mind has the will. So the mind has the will to act. From the mind, you can get this will to act resolute towards what you want, right? And from your heart, your intuition is what has the way towards what you want. So no matter how much you force stuff with your mind, maybe, for example, nowadays people try this fancy TikTok, this fancy TikTok business techniques because they are trend, but it's completely not aligned with them. Maybe they hate TikTok. And what comes out is usually that they end sabotaging themselves because they just try to follow every new trend. Okay? And this is how it can show up. So your heart has the way and your mind has the will. Okay? So when it comes to what you want, you need to listen to your heart first. Okay? This is what is necessary to know before we talk about how you can resolve this conflict. And yeah, one important thing about this, you must imagine this conflict is like two oppositional forces, like two identities in you. For example, maybe as a child you were taught that money is not that good, and notice you try to become rich, right? To make a business, to get clients. But now this is in conflict. You have this old identity from your childhood and this new identity that you want to create. As long as this is what you truly want from the heart, so to make your business, you have your business idea, then this is what is truly aligned with you. Okay? But now this other identity is holding you back. Now the mistake that many people make is they look at this and they either try the hammering technique, so they try to hammer on it and fight it. Okay, so they try to fight this other identity because it fucks them up. And this is a mistake because the resistance gets even stronger quite often. Another thing and mistake that people do is they try to avoid it. So they try to just look away from it, like completely ignore it. The problem is it's already inside of you. So it's already wired in you. So even if you look at away from it, it's still in you. So this doesn't work either. The right steps for the start is first to become conscious of it, to catch yourself where it pops up. Catch yourself over the day. Where is it usually popping up, this conflict, right? When does it appear, at which time, after which activity, or before which activity? Catch yourself this feeling in your body. And then the next thing is a start. is what you do is you just observe that. You neither try to hammer on it, nor is it that you try to avoid it, completely like ignore it. Okay, so you first just become conscious of it and you allow it to be as it is. And one thing what you can find out more about this, what you can do to find out more about this, you can ask this old identity, okay, what rules is it following, right? Like you can try to understand it. So what are the rules, what are the beliefs from this old identity that tries to tell you? Okay, what does it try to communicate to you? How does it try to protect you? Okay, and if you want to go even deeper than that, I prepared an extra PDF. It's like a little workbook so that you can go deeper. I will link it down below. And this is a worksheet that you can use to break free from the identity that's actually hiding, running your life in the background. Okay, to finally break from your self-sabotage. And like I said, the key is that you try to understand also this old identity and not to fight it. At the same time, you focus on the new one. As long as it's aligned with the heart, right? The new identity, the new way how you want to be. This is the right way. As long as it doesn't come from the mind, the new identity, but from the heart, then this is the right way. Okay? The worst thing is to fight it or to avoid it. And go deeper by using this worksheet if you want to, so that you can use the full steps to dissolve it completely and overcome your self-sabotage. Okay? And yeah, comment below which of these tips helped you the most. What helped you the most? What was the most insightful in this video? And I see you next time. Bye bye.